here in Hollywood, it is difficult enough growing up the daughter of two celebrities, but it's even harder when you feel as though you're trapped inside your own body. Chaz Bono has survived a challenging journey, and he's finally ready to tell his story. Here's Ashlyn.
For me, I felt male my whole life, but in a female body. For me, the important thing was having my outsides and my insides match, which they do now.
Chaz Bono opening up about his life-altering decision to become a man after living as a woman for more than 40 years.
I didn't have the luxury of doing it privately like most people do, and so it took a lot of time to get over my fears about what people would think of me doing this publicly.
But it was a decision that couldn't be avoided, given how Chaz felt every time he saw a photo of himself when he was still chastity.
I felt so uncomfortable in my body, and no matter what the result of a picture is, I couldn't appreciate it. And now I can, look at a picture from something and be like, oh, I look good there.
The 42-year-old now son of Cher and Sonny Bono admits that his transition has been difficult, especially when it comes to his longtime partner, Jennifer Elia, the scene in the recent OWN documentary, Becoming Chaz.
I don't know how Chaz breathes in that, because it's like...
They're very tight.
Suffocating.
But I only have to wear these for another week, and I'm like very psyched about never having to wear a bra again. The issues that we had to deal with was just learning how to communicate this way, because it's different. I'm different.
They've managed to move past those issues, but Chaz's mom had a tough time accepting his change.
It's like, at some point I'm gonna have to start calling her him, but it just doesn't seem comfortable to me yet. I guess I'll just start forcing myself, which is a real pain in the ass.
She was really having a hard time with the pronouns. It's just a process that happens, especially for family members that have known you your whole life.
But he thinks Sonny would have had an easier time coping.
I think that for my dad it was easy because I wanted to be just like him.
Chaz volunteers for a support group which helps children with gender identity issues and their families. He told E's Mark Malkin that although he doesn't know Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie, it would never assume anything based on their daughter Shiloh's boyish fashion sense, he would love to talk to the couple to let them know resources are available should they ever need them. In Transition, the story of how I became a man, on sale now, Chaz also talks about being sexually abused, overcoming drug addiction, and the revelation that helped him finally find inner peace.
This is kind of a solitary journey in that, for so many years, what kept stopping me was what everybody else was going to think. And I finally had to get to a point where I had to prioritize myself.
While most of us will never undergo a transformation as dramatic as Chaz Bono's, we usually have something about ourselves we're working to change. Tonight, E's Week of Total Transformations rolls on with Dr. Oz's diet and exercise prescriptions for summer.